stay out. Yeah, we should stay out like all day.
Good morning guys, and welcome back to my channel. Now in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how to clip in your clip-in hair extensions and make them blend seamlessly. I also will be showing you a couple of little styles that you can do using your clip-in hair extensions and ways to make them blend and make them look like our own. So if you're interested, then keep on watching. Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to do is give your client or yourself a good hairbrush and get rid of all the tangles and whatnot that is in the hair. And then you want to go and take a section from ear to ear. And the first piece that you're going to want to use is generally the smallest that's in the set, which is a 2-clip. And definitely go in and do some teasing at the roots just to create some cushion and some grit for those clips to sit into. My client has a 5-piece set, so the first clip that we used was the 2-clip weft. Generally you will always have 2 little 1-clip wefts that come in your sets, which I tend to use at the very end. If not, don't use them at all because usually there is enough hair, but always start off with your 2-clip weft to begin with, especially down at the nape of your neck. Then once you've gone in and you put your first piece in, you want to then take another clean section, a little bit neater than what mine is right there, but generally I go about 1 inch up from the original weft. If you do have more pieces included in your set, then I would definitely go maybe 1 centimeter above, but you want to give yourself enough room for those clips to sit into some teased hair. That way you are not going to be bulking and creating too much volume and then the clips are going to show. But then what I'm doing is I'm just going through and straightening it out and smoothing it all as I will be going in and cutting my client's hair extensions. Cutting is not always necessary and not everybody likes cutting their clip-in hair extensions. I believe it gives you a nicer blend and looks more natural. I don't usually go in too much around the bottom. I generally just do a little bit of face framing and shaping just so it blends in with the client's natural hair. Then you want to go in with your 3rd piece, which I think is what we are up to, and take another section above the head. You don't want to take your clip-in hair extensions too high because around the crown of your head, the hair tends to split and part. So by putting a piece too high up, you will see the weft and the clips, and that is kind of what we're not going for. But you can see I'm going in with my tail comb and just creating some teasing for these hair extensions so they've got a nice cushion to sit into. Then of course go through and just straighten the rest of the hair so the hair is nice and smooth and blended in with the hair extensions. Now the next thing that I'm going to be doing is cutting the extensions in. So I do like to section the front of the hair away from the back just so it keeps things nice and neat. In her situation I haven't used clips because the hair is long enough so I don't need to. And I'm pretty much just going through and just trimming the ends and just making it nice and even on the bottom and just sort of blending them so they're not as wispy. My client has really fine hair, so you don't want anything too blunt, but you also want some sort of thickness on the end so it doesn't look straggly and damaged. Then as you can see, I'm just going through and picking up sections of the hair extension wefts and just chipping and feathering at the ends. When you get hair extensions, obviously they're all the one length, so as they are sort of brick laid on top of the head, you're going to have sort of like layers that are thicker and lines. So I do like to just go through and chip into and feather them out so it does look natural. Then I like to go through the front and shape in the front layers into the back and just give a little bit of framing around the face. Now what I'm doing is just grabbing my client's 2 last piece of the 1-piece wefts and I'm putting these around the front. She generally doesn't wear these, but I thought I would cut them in so that she has the option. These are great for putting around the face for added volume, or you know, at the back of your head if you feel like it's a bit sparse. But same thing, I'm just doing a bit of layering. I find with hair extensions, when you are layering them in the hair, you have to really make sure you pull the client's natural hair away. That way you're not cutting into their natural hair. But as you can see, I am already doing that because I was sabotaged once upon a time from somebody not doing that. But just going in, blending them in, layering them and making them nice and soft and subtle. Then I like to go in and just do a little bit of teasing just above where those hair extensions sit, just to give my client some body and volume and disguise those hair extensions. And then as you can see, the result is absolutely flawless. The hair extensions look natural, blended and seamless. Now I'm just going in and curling my client's hair. I'm using the Cloud9 curling wand. It's in the angled tapered style, and I absolutely love this. I've used this for many years, and I just like to go through and take my curls in all the same direction, and then when going to the face I like to go away from the face, and then I like to run my fingers or a comb through it just to sort of distribute those curls a little more and make it blend into a nice wave. And I find this looks awesome with multicolored hair because you get to see the different dimensions and depths of color pretty much curl around each other, which looks really beautiful. I was going to include a how to braid with clip-in hair extensions, hence why the footage at the beginning of the video, but I did unfortunately lose that footage. So thanks for watching, guys, and I hope this video was helpful to any of you, and I'll see you in my next video.